Alright, that was a little lukewarm, but how are we doing so far today? Excellent! That's what I'm talking about. I love enthusiasm. So welcome folks, this is our final Meet the Diver show of the day, and my name is Derek. I'm going to be your dry host, there we go, dry host here for our final Meet the Diver show. Raise of hands, has anyone ever been to a dive show before? A couple? Okay, we got a couple of veterans, don't give away any of my secrets, okay? It's very exciting. We have a lot of people who've never been to one before. Today we're going to have the chance to meet and talk with our divers, our volunteer divers on the inside while they're actually diving. You're also going to see Anchor literally hog my entire show. Hi friend. You're going to see a lot of animals swim by, so before we call out the divers, I actually want to introduce you guys about where you're currently sitting. So welcome. This is Ocean Realm here. This is a part of Ocean Realm, which is our largest exhibit here at Adventure Aquarium. Now, just by looking right here at my giant acrylic window, can anybody guess how many gallons of water do you think are in this exhibit? How big is it? How big do you think? 1 million is very close. It's just shy of a million. What do you think? Right here, in the red. 1,200,000 is less than a million. Yes. Very close. What do you think? 950,000? You're close. It's less than that. I'll take one more guess. Anybody? In the white. All top. 800 is even closer, I'm going to tell you. It is 760,000 gallons of water. That's a lot of water. If you wanted to drink all of that water, you'd have to drink like 1,000 bottles of water a day for the next like 21 years. It's a lot of water, and we love hydration, but let's save some of it for the fishes. But speaking of fishes, we've got lots of animals inside this exhibit. You're going to see lots of different tropical fish. We have our rays, we have sharks as well, and some 4 sea turtles. But speaking of sharks, the most popular one that we have here is Anchor. Here's our great hammerhead. Has anyone seen him swimming around? He did just swim by, I know. He is a ham. Him and Bob, who is our oldest sea turtle, and it is a female. Back in the day, we had Bob early, like 1993. When sea turtles were born, they're about the size of an Oreo cookie. You cannot tell the sex of a sea turtle when they're very, very small. So we flipped a coin. We guessed wrong. We named her Bob, and that's okay. She rocks her name. That is okay. So she also likes the microphone, so she's going to come down and probably steal my show as well. However, now we know where we are. We know what we're doing. We're ready to meet some divers, right? Okay, but we're ready to meet some divers, right? Excellent. However, our divers are a little bit shy, so we're going to have to call them out. So on the count of 3, you have a job to do. On the count of 3, I need everybody to shout, "Swim out, divers!" Can everyone do that for me? Excellent. All right, on the count of 3, is everyone ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Swim out, divers!
Hello! My friends, this is Brandy on the microphone. Say hello, Brandy. Hello, and you are diving with quite a few friends today. I see Chuck is with you. Hi, Chuck. Everyone say hi, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
All right, Brady, how is it in there? How cold is it in there?
It is wonderful. It's a balmy 68 degrees in there.
Okay, so how do you keep warm when it's 68 degrees inside of there?
So we wear a special wetsuit made of neoprene, and a little layer of water gets in between my skin and the suit. My body heat warms up, and that's what keeps me fairly warm during my dive.
Oh, so there's a layer of water between her skin and the suit that allows her to stay warm while she's diving under the water. How long do you think you can stay underwater with that suit on?
Before I get really cold, about an hour.
Oh, okay, so about an hour she can be under there. Now, Brandy, you're wearing a lot of cool gear. Can you explain some of it to us?
Sure. So, of course, I have my face mask on, and that allows me to see you and also breathe. I have a buoyancy compensation device that acts sort of like a swim bladder of a fish. So if I let air out of it, I'll sink down like this, and I can add air into it, and I can raise up the water column. And the air that I breathe from and I get into my buoyancy compensation comes from my tank on my back. And then also I have my shoes on.
Oh, those are very fancy things. My friends, I believe there's a famous Philadelphia that actually invented those. From what I can hear, does anybody know the famous Philadelphia that invented the swim things? Have you guessed right here? You are absolutely correct. It was Benjamin Franklin. Now, Benjamin Franklin, his first inventions were wooden. So we've come quite a long way from the wooden swim thing. So I think the question, Brandy, that's on everyone's mind is, how are we able to communicate right now?
So as I said, I have a special full face mask on that has a microphone built into the regulator piece when I breathe. That's why you can also hear me breathing. So the microphone is hooked to a long cord that goes all the way up to the top of the sound, sent out to a speaker that you can hear.
Oh, excellent. So if we're able to talk to each other, how are you able to talk to your buddies underwater?
Divers all across the world, all across the globe, use a special sort of diving sign language. And no matter where you go in the world, no matter what language you speak, you're always able to communicate with the special diving sign language.
Awesome. Are there any cool signs for the animals inside there?
Yeah. So do you guys want to learn some sign language for the animals?
Want to give it a try? All right, we're ready.
Here's the one that everybody's favorite.
What do we think? Somebody said hammerhead. Good. Yep, hammerhead. What do we think? It's a shark. Good job. Ooh, a tricky one. Turtle. Good. Any guesses? Stingray. Good job. Alrighty, friends. So if you see any of those animals swimming by, go ahead and throw up the hand signal. Be like another one of our dive buddies on the inside. So Brady, you're diving with a lot of beautiful animals. Do you ever feel unsafe while inside of the exhibit?
Not at all. I've never felt unsafe either in this exhibit or out in the ocean. We're not on any of their menus. We also have these neoprene suits on that make us stinky and our bubbles make us big. They're not looking for us.
Yeah, these guys like lots of dead fish. They have real interest in live animals. Oh, there we go. There he is. Good job, my friends. There's Anchor. I told you all he would try to steal my show. He's a big fan. He loves the attention. So all of these animals they come from the wild, and in the wild we see lots of different things. We're going to talk a little bit about conservation. For instance, like who likes to go to the beach? Anybody like going to the beach? I love going to the beach. Maybe not now, it's a little chilly. But when you go to the beach, does anybody ever see trash when they're on the beach? Yeah, I do too. Brady, whenever you're diving, do you happen to see trash in the water?
Unfortunately, yes. When we're diving quite often, we see pieces of plastic, fishing line, those types of things that are caught up in the shipwrecks or in the reef, and we do our best to clean them up while we're out there.
I think that's wonderful. And I think one thing that we can do is whenever we go to the beach, maybe take a bag with you. Throw away any trash you might see to leave it a little bit cleaner than when you guys first got there. But let's end this dive show on a very happy note. Brandy, if you could pick your favorite place you've ever dived before, where would it be?
Now, I've been diving many other places around the world, but honest to God, my favorite place is right in New Jersey. We have over 5,000 shipwrecks. It's a very rich ecosystem right off of our coast, so I would encourage anybody who dives to really check that out first.
That's awesome. Has anyone ever been diving before? Anybody want to give it a try someday? I think I do too. Yeah, maybe you guys can come on back. Be volunteers like our friends on the inside. Brandy, you've been wonderful. But at this time, are you okay answering just a few questions from the audience?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So my friends, does anybody have any dive-related questions for our friends on the inside? Go ahead and raise your hand. Good. Nice enough. They want to know, have you ever visited the Great Barrier Reef?
I've never been to the Great Barrier Reef. That's on the bucket list.
On the bucket list. Awesome. Yes, I'm coming down to you. They want to know, while you were diving in New Jersey, you found all those shipwrecks. Have you ever found a pirate shipwreck?
Not a pirate shipwreck. I'm sure they're out there, but there are so many shipwrecks that have yet to be discovered or named off the coast of New Jersey. I'm sure there's one out there. I've never found gold, if that's what you're saying.
Awesome. Any other questions? Yes, nice and loud. That's a great question. So she said you feel comfortable diving with them. Do you think they feel comfortable diving with you?
I think so. They kind of just go about their business. So we don't really interfere with their business. We just kind of let them do what they're doing. And they don't really bother us. So I think as long as you're not trying to insert yourself and touch them or bother with them, they really don't care that you're there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So my friends, I have time for one more question. Does anyone have a question in the back? Nice and loud. They want to know, is it difficult to breathe while you're under the water with the mask on?
No, it's not exactly like breathing on land. You do have to think about it a little bit more. It's certainly difficult talking and breathing because I have to kind of time my words. But it's not hard.
Awesome. So guys, at this time, let's give them a huge round of applause. They're wonderful. Andy and Chuck, thank you so very much. My friends, at this time, if you would like, for a few moments after the show, you're welcome to come on down, say hello to our friends on the inside, maybe take a quick picture. But until then, guys, thank you so much for coming out to our dive show. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your time here at Adventure Aquarium. If you had a great show, my name is Eric. If you had a bad show, my name is Tim. Have a great day, everybody.